Hi, I'm State Representative Terry Anulowicz working for you at the Capitol. It's Monday, March 1st, and today I want to talk to you about why I voted no for House Bill 531. House Bill 531 is an omnibus bill. This means that it is one giant mega bill that includes parts of many other bills, in this case, several dozen bills, that Republican lawmakers here in Georgia have introduced since the legislative session began back in January. Omnibus bills aren't unusual in the General Assembly, and often they represent a way to easily pass multiple bills that all do pretty much the same thing, like bills to name roads and bridges for notable Georgians. In this case, though, the bills that are rolled up into this omnibus bill all want to do the same thing: suppress the vote in Georgia. HB 531 would shorten the time period for voters to submit their absentee ballot registrations. It would also shorten advance voting periods and limit voting hours. It would ban mobile voting locations in most situations, and it would limit the number of ballot drop boxes allowed in Georgia counties. Perhaps worst of all, HB 531 would require voters to send a copy of their state ID along with their absentee ballot application. This creates a tremendous barrier of entry for anyone who does not have access to a copy machine or a scanner, and it also creates a tremendous security risk for everyone who would then have to send their sensitive personal data through the mail. Plus, this law is expensive. An independent financial analysis estimated that the provisions in this bill would cost more than $52 million to comply with these new restrictions, and it would eliminate the opportunities for grant funding that so many Georgia counties relied on to make voting safe and easy for registered voters in the 2020 elections. Look, here's the thing. The state of Georgia has spent considerable time and considerable sums of money to defend the legitimacy, security, veracity, and honesty of Georgia's elections, an election system, mind you, that the majority party overwhelmingly supported and voted to approve in 2019. And this wasn't just for the 2020 presidential election, but several other key elections in Georgia, and that only after Donald Trump legitimately lost in 2020 did Republicans in Georgia begin to maintain and perpetuate this false narrative of fraud. What's more, the Republican Secretary of State overwhelmingly confirmed and proved that the 2020 election was the safest election in the history of Georgia, and that the results are indisputably accurate. House Bill 531 is a bill that is predicated on a foundation of falsehoods. It is performative pablum that in no way reflects good election policy. I am proud to vote against this bill, which will only serve to suppress the vote of far too many Georgians. There are 15 days left in the 2021 legislative session, and unfortunately, I doubt this is the last Republican bill that will hurt Georgians. Follow me on social media for the latest updates from the 2021 legislative session. I'll see you soon.